Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. What up, fam bam? It's your boy Double G, aka Guys Gift All Up on a Place to Be. Shout out to all my friends, fans, and family, those who truly support us in the world of entertainment. If you didn't know, now you know, fam bam. Real talk, real talk. We know it is a crazy world of twists and turns. That's what I'm talking about on the all new platform called the show. Real talk, fam bam. And before I go any further, I just want to take some time just to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ just for saving a wretched wreck like me, fam bam. I promise you I get it wrong on a daily basis, man. I am a work in progress, but thank God that I have Jesus in my life, and I am so grateful for the opportunity to come speak about it here on the new platform called the show. If you didn't know, now you know, fam bam. Real talk, real talk. I want to give a couple of shout outs, family. I want to give shout outs to my family over at City Heart, Paige Palomas, and the volunteers over at City Heart working hard. I have joined the team as a podcast host, hosting the all new platform called The Show at City Heart. Real talk, fam bam, real talk. And City Heart is located inside of the CVC. That's right, fam bam, the CV Century Villas at Cabrillo on the west side of Long Beach, fam bam. And for all my Long Beach natives, that is the old Navy houses, fam bam. So that's just what it is. Just keeping 100% on the platform called the show, fam bam. Real talk, real talk. So I'll tell you what, fam bam, we're going to take us a commercial break and we're going to come back and we're going to officially start the on the platform called the show. If you didn't know, you're about to know. Every day on the line, every day on the line, every day on the line, every day on the line. Every day on the line, every day on the line, every day on the line. Yeah, yeah. That's what it is, fam bam. That's what it is. We are coming at you live and living color, doing it like no other on the all new platform called The Show. If you didn't know, now you know, fam bam. Yes, yes. Just paying homage to my people's Mr. Willie Mammoth on the only platform called The Show. We all know he's Black History, and that's what it is, fam bam. We honoring our family members who are Black History or who have become Black History. Real talk, fam bam. And Willie Mammoth has definitely made his mark on this world, fam bam. And you just heard a couple of his songs. We can get a couple of more on the only platform called The Show. Before it's all said and done with, fam bam, just keeping it 1000% real talk, fam bam. Yes. And I just, I'm just paying homage, and a lot of my veterans, that who are already in the game, they paved the way for the ones who are coming now. Talking about in the music industry and in the acting and entertainment industry. So got to pay homage, real talk, fam bam, because we are in the process of making more Black history. Real talk, fam bam. And I want to say shout outs to my boy K9, J.O. Felony, on the all new platform called The Show, celebrating Black history. Real talk. Yeah, yeah. That's what it is, fam bam. That's what it is. That's my family right there. Natural Red on the all new platform called The Show. Real talk, undisputed. Keeping it 100% real talk. And I got to give a shout out to Lady Duchess with the roll call, man. Mm. She's like a female pit bull just on the microphone. Vicious on the microphone. Her and Natural Red. Shout out to you, ladies. Real talk. Real talk. You know, I got to get the females in rotation, fam bam. And I want to say happy Valentine's Day weekend because this is just about over with. But, you know, hey, man, sometimes you need to celebrate more than one day. So, you know, even though this is like what is this, the 15th, and Valentine's Day was yesterday, hey, man, the saga continues. So, ladies, you know what I'm saying? We're going to give you some shine this evening on our new platform called The Show. Just keeping it 100% like we do. Real talk, real talk. The one and only Medusa, the gangster goddess. What up, family? Talk to him. Real talk, fam bam. That's what it is. That's what it is, fam bam. That is Maura Q. She is also starring in the movie Bang Bang. That is a soundtrack song right there, Bang Bang Betty. So shout out to you. That's my Cali Wild family. Shout out to Bread and the rest of the family over at Cali Wild. Real talk, keeping 100% on the all new platform called The Show. Real talk, fam bam. And we're just giving shout outs to the ladies in honor of Valentine's Day. You know, I got a lot of female artists that I'm just affiliated with. And hey, man, they have done their thing. They have left their mark. They are Black history. Keeping it real talk. Real talk. And of course, you heard the one and only, that's Medusa. You know, I gotta give them what they're looking for. The M, the E, the D, the U, the S, the A. I'm in LA, just hit me. Medusa on the one. That's the man. She is AKA the gangster goddess, and she does her thing, fam bam. She is Black history. You need to look her up, fam bam. She's been doing the dang thing for a minute. Yes, she is what you call a picture of perfection. So shout out to you, Medusa. Real talk on the all new platform called The Show. Thank you for tuning in to one of the hottest, most respectable podcasts on the air, simply because we care, fam bam. Real talk, where we promote and produce engaging, entertaining, and educational material while promoting independent music artists along with their products and merchandise, all on our global platform called The Show. Real talk, real talk. And speaking of promoting independent music artists along with their products and merchandise, that's right, fam bam. God's Gift Production, that is moi. God's Gift Productions is currently in the process of filming my latest video called Frenemies. Real talk, fam bam. Frenemies on the all new platform called The Show. Yes, 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 yes. We have at least two more scenes left before before it's completed. You know, we have to, we're never in a rush with perfection. You can't rush perfection, fam bam. So hey, that's what it is. We got two more scenes before it's completed, and I am loving all the visuals, fam bam. I'm loving the video visuals, and I can't wait until it's produced, fam bam, until it's edited and put out there for the public to see. Real talk, fam bam. I got to give a shout out to my cinematographer, A Dub, CEO of One Fold Productions. Real talk, real talk. Yes, real talk, real talk. And I also got to give a shout out to the man, the producer with the plan. I'm talking about Mr. Eddie Paper, who's definitely going to be doing the editing on the video and any movies in the future that I'm going to be doing, fam bam. Real talk. That's right, movies. Your boy Double G is going to be filming movies, fam bam. I got a cinematographer on my team. I have 3 scripts, and I will be getting at people for casting in the near future, fam bam. So that's what it is, fam. We're trying to make Black history. That's what it is, fam. What better month to start making Black history than in February? So that's what it is. Got a new music video coming out and new, film projects that we're going to be starting toward the end of the month. But that's what it is, fam. I just got to figure out who I want to cast into these movies because I need dedicated individuals who are going to dedicate themselves to the project. You know, it's not about you, it's about the project. You know, I've been in various films. I have at least 5, no, not 5. I have 6 films currently streaming on Tubi right now. Got to give a shout out to all the producers and directors. Starting off with one of the hottest, man. It's actually, they've gone into filming season 2, but I'm talking about Sean Cook and his series Hip Hop Circus, fam. Yes, Hip Hop Circus, executive producer Sean Cook, Urge 7, Eddie Paper, man, they put that project together. They casted it just right, fam. And that's what it is. It's about casting the right people who's going to make the film come to life. And then we got to breathe life into these words. And that's what it is, fam. And we got to live and die the character, fam. Real talk. So shout outs to my boy Sean Cook. Shout outs to my boy 7, Eddie Paper, and the cast, the entire cast that's on Hip Hop Circus. Real talk. Yes. Also got to give a shout outs to my peoples that's in Bang Bang Betty. You heard the soundtrack earlier. My girl Maura Q. That's right, fam. Urge 7 also assisted in the casting of Bang Bang Betty. Shout outs to Tiberius Films, Alex Wong, for just blessing everybody with opportunity to shine on the big screen, fam. We are in the process of making Black history. That's what it is, fam. We don't look behind us. We're too busy making Black history. We are Black history. Just keeping it 100%, fam. Just keeping it 100%. And like I say, man, I want to give a shout out as a whole to my acting and entertainment family out there making Black history in pursuit of their dreams, sending love to anyone out there going through it. Hey, I'm dealing with a lot right now, and we all are dealing with a lot. But guess what, fam? We gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right, fam. Life is a journey and the struggle is real. And you are not behind, family. You are being prepared. So continue to practice positive habits while in the process of while in the pursuit of success. Excuse me. Positive networking opens doors of opportunity. Greatness does not come without sacrifice, fam. I'm gonna say that again. Greatness does not come without sacrifice, and that's what it is, fam bam. So everybody out there putting in the work to get it done, hey fam bam, hey man, much love to you, and keep on doing what you do, fam bam, because you are Black History. Real talk, real talk. I'm gonna give a shout out to one of my favorite female artists. She is no longer with us. She has gone home to be with the Lord. But I've been banging her music since I was a teenager, and that's about when this song came out right here. But once you hear it, you're already gonna know this young lady is a G. And she was in, what I'm saying? She's in the world of G's, and she did her thing. So I gotta give a shout out to Boss and this one right here called Deeper on the audio platform called The Show. If you didn't know, now you know. Yeah, we are back here live and living color, doing it like no other on an all new platform called The Show. If you didn't know, now you know. Yeah, that's what it is, fam bam. That's what it is. We are all to the good, fam bam, celebrating 100 years of Black history in America. Fam bam, real talk, real talk. Yes, yes. And we're doing it from a music perspective, fam bam. So everybody that you've heard so far, they are Black history. They are in the process of making Black history, or they have already made Black history. So shout outs to everybody, all of the ladies, fam bam, everybody, man, everybody is just straight fire, fam bam. And a lot of people don't know we got some talented ladies that's out there doing the dang thing. So in honor of Valentine's Day, we're giving them some shine today, fam bam. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, fam bam. And you just want to keep it 100%, because I was talking to my producer, and I was like, man, I've been trying to look out for so many people. Sometimes I feel like, man, people expect you to do things when they haven't even earned the opportunity to be presented with the opportunity, fam bam. Yes, a lot of people, you gotta maneuver and put yourself in a position to receive opportunity. You can't just expect somebody to look out for you just because they know you. It's like, hey man, this is the business. This is there's friendship and there's business. And when I'm doing business, that friendship shit, it doesn't even apply, fam bam, because this is my production company that I'm putting on the line. And anybody that's going to be affiliated with God's Gift Productions, all I ask you to do is be a true professional, fam bam. That's it. Just be a true professional about what you're doing, what's going on. Because I'm gonna keep it 100%, fam man. People will drain your energy along with your joy, fam man. So you gotta protect that. And remember that your mindset shapes your reality. We need to be more obsessed with progress, not perfection, family. Let's keep it 100%, fam man. Just a couple of more helpful hints, fam man. Observe, listen, and think before you act. That's right. Observe, listen, and think before you act, fam man. Don't let anger control your mind. That doubting yourself is a negative thought process, fam. Real talk. Real talk, fam, bam, man. Just speaking of Black history, get a little something, something on Black history. History once tells us that there was a time when we had our own everything. We once financed and owned our own Black businesses and funded them through our own Black banking institutions. Yeah, real talk, real talk. We even had our own. We had our very own Wall Street, fam. We had the very first Wall Street. We had the original Wall Street, fam, and it was called Black Wall Street. That's right, fam. That's what it was before it was robbed, taken, or just outright stolen from us. Because that's what they did. You know how they do. You know how the country does. They steal, reaping and raping our culture, and anything that we create, they'll erase our names off of it and put their name on it in a second and act like, hey, yeah, they created it, they invented it, or they made it. Same way they did with America. They act like who's that? Lewis and Clark. They act like Lewis and Clark discovered America. We all know that's some bullshit. How you gonna discover a location or a land when there's already people there? The Native Americans were already here, and you know that's what it is. But they just came and just stole their land, stole lands from the Latin Americans, and created this country that we call America. Forced us to work the country and make the country as great as it is because it was built on our backs, fam bam. So we have, you know, we have a serious, we have made a serious impact in this beautiful nation, this country that they call America, and that's just keeping 100%, fam bam. You know, some people don't like to hear the truth, and I'm not mad at you, fam man. That's why I always tell you, do your own research. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research. So that's what it is, and you'll find out, you know, all the things, you know, the contributions that African Americans have had, you know, in America. You know, just keep it 100%. You know, like let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Right here in the city of Long Beach, I'm talking about, man, this guy is a legacy. He is the founder and the owner of VIP Records. That's right. That's right. I'm talking about Mr. Kelvin Anderson Sr. That's right, fam. Yes. And he's actually celebrating 48 years of being in business. You know, black business owner. Yes, VIP Records has been actually it's been around for 48 years, and there's just a couple of locations, but the one in Long Beach, it has been here for 48 years. Shout outs to you, Mr. Kelvin Anderson. You are Black history, and just keeping 100%. The Long Beach City Council has voted to unanimously designate the VIP sign as a historic landmark, family, honoring the legacy of VIP Records and its founders to preserve its significant role in hip hop history, family. Real talk, real talk. And a lot of people, you know, then hey, they may have a question: when or where or how was Black history created? Yeah. When was Black history created? Well, let me give you the actual factuals. In 1926, Dr. Carter G. Woodson, born in New Canton, Virginia, a coal miner and a student in West Virginia, created Negro History Week, fam bam. Yes. So it actually began in 1926, you know, under the name of Negro History Week, and it was created to ensure that Black achievements were included in America's history, fam, in America's story, rather, because you know they like to tell their story and exclude us, like we don't do nothing, like we just lazy, we don't do nothing. You know how they try to paint that negative picture of us. In reality, we already know who it is. We don't have to say anything. We know. Everybody knows. You know, we don't have to hide and sugarcoat anything because, hey, man, we are who we are. We're not trying to fake and front about nothing. We don't steal from other cultures and claim something they have created. We just, you know, do our own thing and create our own thing. So shout outs to everybody out there who's celebrating Black history. Real talk. And this gentleman right here, Mr. William Tucker, he was the first known Black person to be born in the 13 colonies, found out. Yes, William Tucker was the first Black person to be born in the 13 colonies. He was born in Jamestown, Virginia in 1624. His parents were indentured servants and a part of the first group of Africans brought to the colonial soil by Great Britain. Real talk, fam. Real talk. So that's when it started, you know, during the 13 colonies. A lot of people don't even know about the 13 colonies. The 13 colonies, the Declaration of Independence was created within those 13 colonies, you know, the Bill of Rights and all that other stuff. So do your research. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. This thing goes way back. And Black man has been in America since day one. If you look at a $2 bill, you will actually see a picture of a Black man on a $2 bill. And it's kind of blurred out. You see all the other faces kind of clear, but you see one face where it's just green or blurred out. That's the Black man. And he was there way back when, you know what I'm saying, when this when the colonial when the colonial thing was happening, you know, before we, you know what I mean? So let's keep it 100%, fam. Just, you know, piggyback on that. There was a gentleman named Hiram Rhodes Revels. He was sworn in as the first Black U.S. Senator in 1870. That's right, 1870. Real talk, fam. I got a little bit more actual factuals for you, family. Um, John McCune Smith. He was the first African American person to earn a medical degree. He's also started the nation's first pharmacy under Black ownership, fam. And he was the first African American to have their work published in a peer-reviewed medical journal. Fam, so I got to give you some shine. Got to give you some shine. Just to let you know how much of an impact we've had on this nation. And that's just a few actual factuals. Mr. Alexander Miles in 1887. Alexander Miles, including a flexible belt attached to the elevator cage, allowing the doors to open and close automatically. Yes. So every time you get on the elevator and the doors open and close, hey man, a black man is responsible for those doors opening and closing. Fam bam. Real talk. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research, fam bam. Do your own research. Just keep it 100%. I gotta kind of dance around a little bit because I wanna cover different areas of black success. Let's go into the world of entertainment. Singer and jazz pianist Nat King Cole was the very first black American to host a TV show. Yes, Nat King Cole was the first black American to host a TV show, and it was NBC's The Nat King Cole Show. That's right, The Nat King Cole Show, fam bam. 1981, broadcast journalist Brian Gumbel became the first black person to host a network morning show called The Today's Show, fam bam. So, yes, now some more actual factuals. Sidney Poitier became the first black man to win an Oscar for his leading role in The Lilies of the Field. That's right. That's right. Also got to give a shout out to Hattie McDaniel, and she actually received an Academy Award. I believe it was an Oscar for her supporting role in Gone with the Wind. So shout outs to you, fam bam. Shout outs to your young lady. Just some actual factuals, fam bam. And that was just a brief, um, few who have made a significant, contribution in this country. Man, I have a list of them. I just don't have the time to get into all of them, fam bam, because we toward the back end of the show. But I just want to say, hey, fam bam, it is a blessing to see the impact that black Americans have had on this country, fam bam. We don't need them to give us our props. We know what we did, we know where we was, and we know our history. So that's what it is, fam bam. Celebrate your history. You don't need their permission to celebrate your history, fam bam. And if it was up to the powers running this country, you would never be allowed to celebrate your history. So that's why you have to take pride in your culture and celebrate it, and not just in the month of February because it is the shortest month of the year. But I'm talking about all year long, fam bam. Celebrate your achievements. Celebrate black achievements, fam bam. Just keep it 100%, fam bam. Get your lighters out and hey, flick the dick to this young lady right here who is Black History. She has made her mark, and we gotta get a platform called the show. Real talk, real talk. That's what it is, fam bam. That's what it is. Your boy Double G, aka God's Gift, coming at you live in living color, doing it like no other on the all new platform called The Show, fam bam. Make sure you tune in Thursday. That's right, Thursday. I will be at City Heart doing my 4-hour podcast. Real talk, fam bam. Shout outs to Paige Palonis and the City Heart family over there, the volunteers over there getting it in. Peace from the west to the east. Get you.